In a stunning development, Paris police have reportedly uncovered shocking new evidence that could finally shed light on the murder of Nathi Mthethwa, the South African figure whose death has captivated the nation for months. Before we dive into the full story, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. This is a story you will not want to miss, and staying updated could put you ahead of everyone following this high-profile case. Investigators in Paris have revealed that after months of painstaking work, they may have finally identified crucial leads pointing directly to the killer of Nathi Mthethwa. While South African authorities have been actively investigating the case, it appears that international collaboration has brought the case to a new and explosive stage. Sources close to the investigation claim that detectives uncovered digital and forensic evidence linking a suspect to the crime scene in ways that were previously overlooked. This evidence reportedly includes phone records, security camera footage, and documents that suggest premeditation and careful planning on the part of the murderer. Paris police are reportedly coordinating with South African authorities to verify this information, but the implications are enormous. For the first time since Mthethwa's murder, investigators may be closing in on the actual perpetrator. Although investigators have not released a formal statement naming suspects, insiders suggest that the evidence points to an individual with both motive and means. Analysts believe the suspect may have had connections both in South Africa and internationally, which explains why tracking them has been so challenging. Mthethwa's murder had always raised questions: why would someone target him, and how could such a crime be committed with seeming impunity? Now, with Paris police reportedly identifying new suspects, the narrative is beginning to shift. Some believe this could expose a larger network of people involved, or at least reveal the powerful motives behind the killing. The revelations have left both the public and political observers stunned. For years, the case has been shrouded in speculation and rumors, but this new breakthrough may finally bring clarity and accountability. Investigators say the breakthrough was made possible by digital forensics, including analysis of encrypted communications, GPS data, and bank transfers linked to the suspect. According to sources, some of the clues had been overlooked in earlier stages of the investigation, which may explain why the case went unsolved for so long. The sophistication of the technology involved suggests that the killer planned the murder carefully, possibly attempting to cover their tracks and mislead investigators. Experts say that the combination of traditional detective work and modern digital tools was key to identifying patterns that would have been invisible otherwise. This marks a turning point in the investigation and underscores how modern police work can solve cases that once seemed impenetrable. The involvement of Paris police in the investigation has raised eyebrows and questions about why the French authorities are involved in a case originating in South Africa. According to insiders, there were international financial and travel records that linked the suspect to locations in Europe, which made the collaboration essential. This international dimension adds layers of complexity to the case. Questions are now being asked about whether the murder was planned abroad or whether the suspect was using foreign locations to hide evidence. Either scenario paints a picture of a criminal operation that was highly organized and carefully executed. News of the Paris breakthrough has caused a wave of speculation on social media. South Africans are reacting with a mix of hope and shock, with many saying that they finally feel justice might be within reach. Some are demanding transparency and updates from both South African authorities and Paris police. Others are skeptical, warning that international investigations can take years and that the final outcome may still be uncertain. Still, there is a sense of optimism. After months of dead ends, this new evidence gives the public a reason to believe that the truth about Mthethwa's murder may finally be revealed. While the discovery of evidence is exciting, investigators warn that the case is far from over. Verification of the evidence, cross-checking witness statements, and ensuring the admissibility of the materials in court are all critical next steps. Experts note that even with the breakthrough, the process of bringing a suspect to justice could take months or even years. Legal complexities, international law, and extradition procedures could all impact how quickly justice is served. Yet the discovery itself has already changed the trajectory of the case, bringing a sense of urgency and hope to a process that has long felt stalled. For the family and friends of Nathi Mthethwa, this breakthrough is more than just a procedural update, it is a chance for closure. Months of grief, speculation, and uncertainty may finally give way to answers. Observers say that this is also a critical moment for law enforcement credibility. Successfully linking the killer to Mthethwa's murder using solid evidence could restore some of the public trust that has been eroded by years of unanswered questions. This case is not just a story of crime and investigation, it is about the human cost of violence and the desperate need for justice. Authorities are expected to announce updates in the coming weeks. Observers anticipate the suspect may be extradited, questioned, and possibly charged in relation to the murder. Meanwhile, analysts are watching closely to see how South African law enforcement collaborates with international partners to ensure the investigation stays on track. This is also a test of how cross-border crime investigations can succeed in high-profile cases with political and social sensitivity. For the public, the message is clear: the case that has haunted a nation for months may finally be entering a new, decisive phase. This story is far from over. As investigators in Paris and South Africa continue to dig deeper, new information could emerge at any moment, reshaping what we know about Nathi Mthethwa's murder. Make sure you subscribe now, click the notification bell, and stay with us for every update. Share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is behind this shocking crime, and what do you expect will happen next? The truth is coming, and this case could change everything we thought we knew about one of South Africa's most shocking murders.